I would like to ask one thing. Are you looking for a safety profession? Really searching for that one? So, come on. I'll take you to that profession. I'll assure you to get into that profession. Before that, let me ask one thing. What is the main tool of a safety professional? Don't get confused. It's a communication. Communication is the main tool of a safety professional. Nowadays, it became a trend. Whoever is getting any sort of degree or engineering degree, any sort of stream, they are suddenly rushing into the safety related qualification or certifications. When I assess about the reason behind, I could realize that they are taking this certification or qualification to get the job as early as possible. So in this assumption, they lose one thing to realize the value of safety. What is the really value of safety? Have you ever assessed how we can be a very good safety professional? Of course, the qualification is a criteria. Definitely, I too admit. And so many certifications we have, like NABOSH, IGC, NABOSH Diploma, OSHA 500, Lead Auditor course, all sort of certifications are adding value to your profession or professional growth. But one thing always you should remember, the profession which we call safety profession is a noble profession. Some people are by default, they are getting into that one. Someone is opting due to several reasons, as I told you earlier, the running scarcity of job. So to adopt or to get a job as early as possible, for that they adopt the certification path, which is not correct. Because first of all, we should really understand the value of safety profession. What is that? Have you ever thought about it deeply? Why I told that it's a noble profession? Because directly or indirectly, we are helping the people. We are saving the lives, and we are happening to be a mediator in between the risk as well as the right path. That is the thing where we are calling the safety profession as a noble profession. And one more thing I want to add, that it's a timeless job. Definitely. Why? Because if you take the example in your life, if you keep on helping a person continuously, and if you break in between somewhere, all the effort, all whatever you have done in earlier, everything they will forget. Same thing is happening here also. You may be supporting, but in the assumption or organizational or world concept is safety is a supporting part. It's not productive. But I say it's absolutely wrong. If where there is missing of safety, there will not be any production. You may do the shortcuts and it will prolong for few days, but one day you will end up with an accident or incident through which you will be losing all the days and months. So, as far as I am concerned, and my opinion, my personal opinion, I cannot treat safety as a non-productive, it's a productive. The calculation and all entirely different, I can prove it very well. But if I prolong with those subjects, again, this topic will prolong further. Instead of that one, I'll cut short. Being engineering graduates, how many they have? For example, engineering graduates having 8 semesters, consisting of 40 to 20 books, which they have to go through, and they should appear the exam, and they have to score the marks for the passing marks. There ends the engineering. If chemical engineer or mechanical engineer or electrical engineer, they are very much particular about their streams. But a real safety professional, they should be aware about all those things, like electrical related things, engineering, civil related things, mechanical related things, and whatnot, you name it. All aspects they must be aware. Then only they can become a safety professional. Otherwise, for the namesake or to passing the time or to fulfill the requirement, they can be. But they will not have their own growth. I observe so many areas. Safety professional have been, safety officers, safety engineers, safety superintendent, you name it, have been appointed where always they say, stop the work. Why? As per the procedure, you are supposed to do this way, but you are not doing, stop the activity. Very easy methodology. But it is their responsibility how to do it correct way. Maximum people, they don't utter that one. Because their process is same thing. According to the procedure, according to the paperwork, they have to instruct the people to stop the work because this is unsafe. What is the safest condition? That we should learn. And if you have gone through already Fire and Safety Diploma and IGC, like International Certification in NEBOSH, definitely you will be aware about the H2S, confined space, and level of oxygen, all sort of things. That is part of your studies. But in addition to that one, wherever the environment you are getting it appointed, through which you must acquire the knowledge. Then only you will become a real safety professional. To make it some more clear, suppose if you are getting a chance to work under the petrochemical industry, you must dig for the knowledge or the information. How you can get from your surroundings, from your colleagues. For everything, you must have a doubt and you must have a query to clear it, and with 100% clarity, you should have that answer. If you are working in the petrochemical industry, how the crude is getting cracked, in which temperature it is getting cracked, and how many byproducts are there for the crude, and what are the usefulness or what are the in the current world, how they are getting utilized. For example, ethylene, propylene, dry ethylene, all sort of things, the byproducts of crude, how it is getting derived, in which temperature it is getting cracked, and what is the function? What is the function of heat exchanger? How does it function? How you might have seen, definitely you might have seen that heat exchanger bundles. What for it has been installed? In one bundle, how many tubes are there? In which temperature it is getting, the functioning is getting done? And also, once during the shutdown, how the bundles are getting cleaned? What is the pressure of water? These sort of things where it is not written anywhere, you have to find out from the field and you can acquire the knowledge. By acquiring the knowledge, automatically you are upgrading yourself. But exactly what is happening in the world now at present? If you have already fulfilled 5 years experience or 10 years experience, You are claiming for the increment of salary or upgrading yourself as a higher position. But you are not assessing yourself. Are you eligible? Have you got full confidence about your position, what you are holding? That must be the reason. Because mainly attitude of a safety profession should be entirely different from others. Their way of talking, their way of approach and behavior. All the things should be entirely different from others. By a look or by a talk, the others should be able to identify, yes, he is a safety professional. Otherwise, someone else cannot talk in this way. So when you are, when you have an opportunity to attend for a meeting, if you are filled up with the knowledge, you will have so many questions and queries in front of your management. They may be from different disciplines. Mechanical, civil, electrical, chemical, all disciplines head may be there. In that venue, if you are able to ask some sort of questions, they will be impressed. And if you are able to answer their questions or their doubts or in their debates, whatever the points are deriving from their debate, if you are able to answer those things, you will be marked. You will be recognized. And as I told you earlier, it's a thankless job. So never expect any recognition from anyone. For that, what is a simple and easy methodology? Before going to duty, you appreciate yourself. For that, you must know who are you. So, in front of the mirror, dress it up properly and put a smile on your face and you yourself tell, yes, am I looking good? Yes, of course. Yes, you are smart. Yes, of course. So, you have appreciated yourself. That should be the more than enough for you for that day. So, you will not expect any appreciation from anyone, through which you will have a peace of mind towards your act or work. You will not be disappointed. Normally, I used to hear one word, sir, we are working hard, sir, but nobody is recognizing us. Everybody is blaming us, sir. Because you are doing something by expecting something. That should not be. When you help someone, that should be the help. You should never think about the returns. Yes, if I help this person, definitely I will be benefited. No, that should not be the mentality. Mentality should be keep on helping. So, being a safety profession, you are keep on doing the good thing to the employees or the people, not only employees, to the people, to whole world, helping them. Different aspects. So, whenever you talk with someone, try to share your knowledge with them. Then you will be achieving something. And you are refreshing your own ability, through which you will be updated daily. That is the main, which is a beautiness of that particular profession. If you are updating daily, definitely you will be upgrading yourself in the higher position. So always remember, it's a noble profession. And if you are really a safety profession, you need not to go behind the job. What is happening nowadays? We are ready to compromise anything due to several reasons. Because we are telling we are compromising due to our circumstances or situations, and we are compromising ourselves, through which we are losing our individuality and we are unable to achieve the target. Target in the sea? Through safety profession. We should be one among them. If we become one among them, people used to approach us. Because from my experience I am telling, any problem, anything and everything, they used to approach me. Okay, this thing, this thing. Because they have a feeling that if we tell him, definitely there will be some sort of solution. That should be the act or approach towards the public. Then only people will be approaching us. If you becoming a boss, nobody will approach you. If you become one among them and if you work in the safety profession, definitely people will love you. And you can assess yourself, your capability. If you are equipped with the knowledge, certification, okay, you just keep it away. That may be the requirement. Of course, that's a requirement, but don't go behind that one. First, you acquire the knowledge and upgrade yourself, then go behind the certificate or certification or qualification. But what's happening? First, you go forward the certification, behind the certification by paying the money, but you are forgetting to acquire the knowledge. That should not happen. Please, friends, you can be. Yes, definitely you can be a good safety profession if you keep the attitude of acquiring the knowledge and helping the people. Because if you think deeply, that's only happening. You are helping the people, through which you are helping the organization, through which you are helping the country. So that's the way it should move. Don't stick on the monetary benefits. If you stick on the monetary benefits, you will lose the credibility of that profession. Of course, there is a question. Of course, you need money because we all are having different problems and we are surviving. We are living here only due to some sort of problems. Yes, I too agree. But in that, don't ever forget your professional value. If you bow or if you bow in front of anyone by compromising your professional value, then you are losing your credibility. So don't do that one. Okay? I hope everybody understand the things or understood the things what I told. So you can be a real safety profession by acquiring the knowledge and keeping with you the right attitude and through the communication. The communication is, as I told you, main tool. How do you communicate? You have different ways of communication, but how do you communicate? That is the main aspect. Don't get irritated. Don't get involved with the ego. Then your communication will divert into the anger mode, through which you will lose all the things. So please, my dear friends, follow these small things and you can approach me anytime. I can help you out to get the right job for the right people. Thank you very much. We will meet again through Krishna's world. So don't forget Krishna's world. Definitely I will be coming with different topics and different entertainment. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.